And Janet asks, does it make sense to recommend to our higher performing ACO participants to make a MIPS quality submission in addition to the APM Performance Pathway submission the ACO will make on their behalf? Would they be able to collect both a positive MIPS adjustment on top of the 5% APM bonus?
Great question, Janet. I wish it worked that way. It might make sense to recommend some of your high performing practices make a separate MIPS submission, but not for the reason that you think. All Medicare Shared Savings Program, that is the MSSP ACOs, are now subject to the APM Performance Pathway. There's a quality requirement to the APP, that is the APM Performance Pathway, and your MSSP ACO is choosing now whether it will meet that requirement with the web interface, eCQMs, or MIPS CQMs. But that APP quality submission is already doing double duty. The ACO APP quality submission meets the quality requirement of your MSSP, and it also serves as a MIPS quality submission if that is required of your participants. An MSSP participant can be eligible for a MIPS adjustment or can be eligible for the 5% APM participation bonus, but no one is eligible for both. Full disclosure, 2022 is the last performance year for which the 5% APA bonus will be paid. It's not available for any performance years 2023 and later. The Medicare Shared Savings Program, that is the MSP, is an alternative payment model. That is an APM. MSSPs come in two flavors, advanced and not advanced. Whether it is advanced relates to the level of risk agreed to in the contract. A low-risk MSSP contract is considered a MIPS APM. MIPS APMs do not collect the 5% APM bonus, but they are eligible for MIPS adjustments, whether positive or negative. The MSSP is an advanced APM if it will share in any savings and is liable for a more than nominal share of the loss. Qualified participants in advanced APMs are awarded the 5% advanced APM bonus, but are not eligible for MIPS adjustments. Partially qualified participants are not eligible for the advanced APM bonus and can choose whether or not they participate in MIPS and are therefore subject to the MIPS adjustments. Advanced APM participants who do not meet the threshold to be qualified or partially qualified do have a MIPS obligation, and it's not a choice. In any case, any APM participants who is obliged or chooses to participate in MIPS can consider the APP submission to represent their MIPS quality score. There is a potential benefit for your high-performing practices to make a separate MIPS submission. Medicare will grant the highest score to any participant who makes multiple MIPS submissions. Your APP submission will represent an average of the performance across your entire MSSP ACO. For your providers who are above average, making an additional submission of individual or group practice data could give them a higher MIPS score and therefore a higher MIPS adjustment. The extra submission is not applicable if they are qualified participants in your advanced MSSP ACO. But it's a valid consideration for any of your high-performing providers who have a MIPS application or choose to have one. Thanks, Janet. I hope this answers the question.